Am I the a-hole for building a fence and blocking my neighbors from the road, forcing them to take a massive detour? So I am the owner of a large house with a huge property surrounding it. When I bought my property 5 years ago, I basically lived at least 5 minutes away from the nearest house. However, the villages and towns have been expanding and as a result started developing houses next to my property. I was fine with it, nothing I could do about it to begin with, but my property is big enough not to really notice to begin with, or so I assumed. It's good to mention I basically pulled out a bunch of trees when I moved here and made a dirt road with gravel of sorts to allow me easy access to the main road nearby instead of driving all the way around to access the main road. Well, soon after people started moving into the houses, I noticed people basically used my little road to access the main road nearby, and kids used my field to play football. I was pretty much okay with it because it wasn't bothering me or inconveniencing me. Until a few months later, that was, basically whenever people had a party or a gathering, I noticed my road and the field which they drove over was full of cars, and a few weeks later some people started straight up using it as a parking area. I had multiple talks with multiple people, and the results ranged from apologetic people moving their cars to aggressive people who told me to go F myself. I finally had enough and started getting cars towed, which led to people yelling at my girlfriend in particular. As such, I built a large stone fence around my entire property. Well, multiple neighbors, including the aggressive ones, were all apologetic and asked me to remove the fence and how sorry they were for using it. They said they basically had to add 15 to 20 minutes to their travel time to work without my shortcut. I told them to go F themselves and to get the F of my property, and if I saw them there again, I'd be letting my dogs loose. However, this is also impacting the nice neighbors, so I am conflicted.
So what do you think about this episode of Totally Reddit? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, subscribe, follow, and check out another one of our Totally Reddit stories.